Well, hello people, so it's Peter here, down in the old man shed. Sunday afternoon. I've got the door shut, but it's not really cold, although the phone says it's 12 degrees, but I'm in here. I shut the door because there's the neighbours working in the garden next door, making a bit of a noise. But I haven't got the heater on, so it's quite pleasant considering the time of year it is. I've come down here just to talk about a couple of things and pieces that's going on. First is just to respond to you about YouTube. Now, on my channels, I've got that all notifications. I'm notified of anybody responding to a video. Right, got the notifications on. But just of late, I've had 2 notifications, and yet when I click on it to reply or say like or whatever, I don't get the option. It's gone in YouTube. It's gone. It takes me to the video and all the other comments that I've made. But you 2 new guys that have responded to me, I can't reply to you, and I don't know why. And I'll use a Mac, and I've got 2 software browsers, to surf the internet, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't work on either of them. I don't get. I get the notifications, but I can't click on it and then get somehow or other reply to you. I don't know why. And the first one was to say they'd become a new member, so welcome to you, my friend. And you were telling me about some app that would help me get even more people interested in the channel and everything. But so that's very nice, but not really worried about that, my friend. To me, this is what I like doing. I like coming online, leaving a little comment, having a little chin wag with you guys. If I'm doing something on the layout and I think it might be of help to you lot, I'll pass it on. That's what I like to do. And I'm sorry, I think even now when you click on my video, I'm getting adverts now. I didn't agree to that, but I don't think you get any choice, so sorry. But I ain't got no Patreon or anything. I'm not really worried about that, guys, okay? I'll always, it's just me, alright? Might not be, crikey. The pressure's not bad enough to make these videos anyway, alright? To say hello. Just in case you forget that I'm here. But that's one, guys. So welcome to you, friend. I'm sorry I can't, unless something happens, if YouTube sorts itself out, I can't even like your comment or anything. Another guy is asking help on the Hatton 66. Oh dear. No, it seems that he's got trouble with the pickups. He's not convinced that he's getting the good pickups on the wheels, and he wants to know how to get the bogey, get to the pickups, take the frame off so he can get to the wheel sets. And my answer to that is I've never done it, my friend. All right, I've never had to do that. If one thing, with all the 6 that I got, they were all good, so I've never had to do that. And I've had a little look, and it does look like that the very bottom of the bogey, where you can see the moulded gear sets in the frame, that obviously just clips on at each side, like a lot of these locos do. And that would be nice if that was all you had to do. But it does look to me, without going stupid, as if it's actually a complete frame. So you've got the bit that goes across the gear set at the bottom, but also at each end it looks like it goes round the bogey frames to be the bogey frame. If that is the case, you're never going to get it off unless you deliberately break every single end cap off. And herein lies the issues again as regards serviceability with the Hattons, because I can't see you getting that frame off without breaking off the end caps, because well, you just can't get it off. I don't think so anyway. I could be wrong, but there we are. So I'm sorry, I've never had to do it, so I can't help you on that one. The only thing I can suggest, and it's not the best of situations, my friend, is you take the body off and then you remove the bogey by removing the clip that holds the bogey in place on the end of the gear tower itself. It's only a clip. It's not like the Bachmann's. It doesn't use a screw to hold the bogey in place. So if that clip comes off, and then the bogey will drop down, and then from what I've had a look on my model, it does look like you've got more accessibility to those pickups there, and you might be able to get a toothpick in there and try to bend over the contact a little bit. But I'm sorry, my friend, I can't help you. That's my suggestion. So anyway, welcome, and I'm sorry I can't say hi on the software of the browser itself, and I do apologise. I don't know what's going on there. Next bit of news is, if you go onto a Facebook page, Eurofenix, the company Eurofenix, they are having pictures showing you of the Merley's Pioneer as she is now in the Eurofenix livery in the workshop, and it's got pictures of these new bogie frames and springs and everything. Okay, so it looks like, and if you read the comment, it says it's having a replacement bogies and spring sets, so that she can then maybe, well not maybe, but go back onto the main line and do main line duties. So, you know, could have that running. The only thing is, as you know, I've got the Merley's Pioneer that I've done to make it look as she is today. If they do that, it won't be looking as she is today, because on my model it's got black bogie frames. Okay, so I have a couple of bogie frames for 37s from way back that bits were missing, like the brake pipes were missing, so I dug them out, repaired the brake pipes, so it's got all the 6 brake pipes on it. It had black frame springs, which I've now painted red. Alright, so that's how she may end up having those bogie frames looking the same as all the Rail Operators Group's 37s are. Alright, they've all got that look, they've all got the yellow and the red springs, and well, obviously the Bachmann give you the white brake lines, which I believe they are white, but obviously with the model they're very thick, and they should be thinner than that, but still. So anyway, so that's another little thing I've been doing. So if that is the case, when I see the pictures of her looking with these frame sets on, I will swap out these frame sets, and then the Merley's Pioneer will have another update. Alright. Oh dear. What else have I been doing? On the layout, I had some yard lamps, didn't I? Which were scale model scenery towers, but they are a dummy. You know, the lamps that came on those, they were dummy. They was non-working yard lamps, and they weren't really even the correct ones to be used as a yard lamp. But it's the best I could do, and I ended up getting a set from Layouts for You, getting a set of stadium lights or something, and then sticking that in the end, so I did have some lights at the top of this card, you know, kit. Alright, you've got to be very careful, because it is laser cut card and it's very fragile. You know, it's robust enough, but you know, you can't hold it, you can't squeeze it, because otherwise you'll distort the laser, you know, the card, and it distorts a lot. So this is what I had. Hold on. Sorry about that. So that's what I had on the layout. Yeah. So as you can see, this didn't really belong on there, but I just stuck it in place and then wired it up so that it would add 4 lights on top. But yeah, you know, nice kit, all the best of it. But in most marshalling yards, or you know, depots and things, Scale Model Scenery came out with a new kit, and it's exactly the one I was looking for. It's that one. He says, you see it? So he does the 2 versions. So he's got the one with the dummy lights there, or he does the one where you got the little the floodlights on the corner of that little tower at the end. Okay, I hope you can see that. All right. So I've gone for this one, but I had a problem. Okay, I needed a 2, so I bought the 2 kits and assembled them, and that was no worries. That worked fine. I had also had to get some more yard lamps, you know, like arena lights, because I tried to get the LEDs as they are. They don't sell them as they are. So if you want the LED, if you want a bright LED with a shroud around it, you can't get them individually. They always become part of the lamp kit that you're getting. Okay, but I wanted those little LEDs to stick on the top of the tower. All right. So I'll show you what I've ended up with, shall I? Let's have a look. Okay, so first off, so there's my Merleys Pioneer 37901 as she was, and as I made it, with the black bogey frames. Alright, that's how she was sprayed up. They didn't do anything else other than that. That's how she might well end up looking now, with those sort of bogey frames. Okay, so that's why I've done what I've done to the spare set of bogey frames I've got, so I can quickly take those frames off and swap them over, and then I will have her looking exactly as she is running, you know, as she may do coming back onto the main lines. That's what they're saying according to this Facebook page anyway. So that's that. And now there's the new yard lamp, a tower, the bi-scale model sceneries, and then as I pan up at the very top we now have 4 working LEDs. Okay, so they're not on the end of long stalks, they are literally on each corner of that top cage, as they are, some are, if you see them on a real site. So that's what I've been working on. I've built up the scale model scenery kits, and then using this layouts from yard lamp, or not yard lamp, arena lights and everything. I literally had to disassemble it in order that I could get those LEDs, and then rewire it all up and then stick them on the end of that cage at the top. Zoom in, I don't know. So there we are. So you can see now when you zoomed in that tightly that there is wiring in there, but it's such a mess, you know, so busy that you know, your eyes go funny trying to sort of see, well, where's the wiring gone. So yes, there's wiring in there, but yeah, not too bad. And then there's the second one, okay, because I needed the 2, but when I pan up on this one, oh dear, there's nothing there. Well, there was, but stupid me, I mean, and I was getting it all working, and what it is now, I can remove that now because I'm now waiting for another model, because you say you take that off, you do all the wiring and everything, stick the lamps on, and then the wiring runs down the thing, and you know, you stick that back on again and it all traps the wiring. So for now that's just all loose at the moment, waiting for another set of LEDs. Why? Because like an idiot, these LEDs, they can be worked off 12 volt or 3 volts, but you need a resistor if you're going to put it on a 12 volt circuit, which I did use, and I put the resistor at the end of the length of wire needed to come back to the bus wire that I've got underneath the front of the layout, where I get all these lights get their power from. But stupid me, I left the power on as I was then bringing the new wires over to connect to them. And I had the resistor in line at the end, and then another wire soldered onto the end of the resistor, because the way I attach these wires is I've got like a bus wire underneath the front of the layout that I just attach all these individual lamps to. It's a 12 volt system. It gets power from the 12 volt transformer at the end of these long wires, and I'll just attach the wires from the lamps to them. You know, you've got obviously a plus and a minus. And although I had the resistor on there, I hadn't shielded it, because I thought, well, there's no need to. And I put the negative, I attached the negative wire to this bus wire setup. When I come to put the positive side of it, I accidentally touched the wrong side of the resistor to the positive, the bus wire, and well, not even with a blink of an eye, I think it's even quicker than that. Poof, goodbye 4 little LEDs, because they got 12 volts straight through them instead of having the 3. You know, which they would have been alright on the 3, but no, they got 12 volts and they're not designed to take 12 volts, so I buy 4 LEDs. So I've had to order another lamp. And I couldn't believe it. I thought, oh God, you know, I mean, why did I do it? You know, I knew there was, you know, the risk and everything, but I thought, oh, but no, something distracted me, and I don't even know what I did, but somehow or other the wrong side of the resistor touched against the positive. Bye bye 4 LEDs. Okay, so that's So idiot me, so I'm now waiting for a new one and then I will do the work. But she was looking like that. It was all working because I tested it at every stage, right up to painting and everything. And it was only when I come to actually put it on the layout. Hey ho. So what an idiot. And let's show you how that's attached, because you're probably thinking to yourself, have I glued it in place? No, I haven't. Let's have a look. Right, so looking at the one I've yet to work on, take the top off. You can see that? That's because in the baseboard is one of those super duper strong magnets, and underneath the actual yard lamp is some broken old scalpel blades that obviously, when it goes in place, it goes on place with the wiring and everything. So that's not fantastic yet because I haven't got the wire going through, but that holds it in place. But it can be removed, goes back. I'll show you on this one with the 4 lights how good it is. The same thing again. All right, so there's the wiring going through underneath, no worries, the lights and everything. But as you'll see, when the magnet takes over, that's it. So I can knock it, but the magnet is strong enough that it holds it in place. Okay, so that's a little tip. And as you can see, I've got my favourite trains going around at the moment. I've decided to run the Freightliner. The Hatton's Freightliner is having a run out because she does pull in the real world. She has been seen pulling IOA wagons, the Network Rail wagons, IOA wagons. She does do that in the real life as well. It's not always their own branded trucks and things. And of course, 37 of which I got from Fox Transfers, the photo etch nameplates. So all the 37s now, the Bachmann Cassiopeia, the one from the factory, that came fitted with brass nameplates, which I fitted. So that's how she is from the factory. Sorry, a bit blurry, I'm handing the camera. Merle's Pioneer I've got from Fox Transfers, the photo etch nameplate, so that's got a metal one. And now Cepheus is running with the so they're all the same there, they're all the right colours. I did use 3D transfers to begin with, but the colour, you know, was different from the factory Bachmann factory one. And now, as you can see, they're all the same colour now. Fox Transfers did a good job. And I'm just waiting for more of the Rail Operations Group transfers to come, so I can put that on the other barrier wagon, because I've only got the one barrier wagon saying Rail Operators Group. But it's all good otherwise. So that's what I've been doing, guys. So when the other LEDs come this week, I will get back to putting right how stupid I was blowing up 4 LEDs on that house. Oh God, what an idiot! Oh dear. And you know, I just think to yourself, why did you leave the power on, Peter? Oh, I don't know. The reason is I don't know. You're only dealing with 12 volts. You're not going to get electric shock. No, but I ended up blowing the bloody flipping LEDs. Hey ho. Okay, so maybe I've not got the sound. I mean, as you can see, everything's running sweetly with the layout. It's not getting that cold yet that I'm having the heater on, but everything's running well, getting no issues with pickups and whatever. It's all good. The got the lovely look, I'm pleased to say, of the close coupled, and the 158 itself actually virtually touching, and yet she goes round the curves. Alright, that's what I really like to, sort of my challenge, if I can get something working on here that goes around the second and third radius, you guys, if you've got better track work than I've got, you're going to have absolutely no problem whatsoever. And so therefore, as you can see, they're really close coupled. Both the barrier wagon and certainly the 158s, they are touching. And yet, as you see, when she goes round the bend, it opens up. These IOA wagons, again, all fitted with Hunt couplings, are as close as they can be. So when they go round the third radius, there's just the smallest of gaps left. But that's enough that she will happily go round the second and third radius curves. Maybe I'll do a video showing you what couplings I'll put on my freight stock. I've already done one showing you what happens with the coaches in the past. One of my previous videos shows you what couplings I've used to get my coaches literally touching on the straight, and yet they open up on the curves and go across points. Alright, so that's an earlier video. Okay, that's long enough now. I'll probably just stick a couple of running clips on the end showing you it's more of the same with the drag and everything, guys, but that's it. So that's what I've been doing. Otherwise, that's it for now. So take care everybody, stay safe. I'm sure hopefully I can reply to the videos. Just hope that Google, you know, it will sort itself out. It's certainly nothing I've done, and I don't understand why it's not working, but sometimes things like that happens, and then you know, a week or so later it's all back and running again. Okay, so thanks again people, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you soon. Alright, so bye from Peter down in the man shed. See you chaps, bye.